not exactly what I thought it would be. I got my house on a little piece of land. This is the place I'm gonna take my stand. But I keep living on dreams. One thing I know, that's the way it's gotta be. Am I living the American dream? I keep searching for that dream in me, hoping someday that I will see myself in American dream. But try and vote every chance I get. You can't change nothing if you don't do that.
Anyway, baby, how y'all doing? It is Thursday. I believe it's Thursday. I think it's Thursday all over the place. Anyway, it's time for another Blue Dot meeting. I want to thank Dan Hack for being the first one to jump in, followed by G2, Irene Lambert, bless your heart, baby. Dorothy Tyndall's here, Silly Bebo, and Brenda's Blue Eyes. Christina Sanchez, Dina Michael, Teresa Hicks, Gordon Marble, Sue Warriors with us, David Ritchie, Roger Himmelwright, boy howdy shit. I get Jay Nosewith is here. Susan Greenland, Carol Blass, and Common Sense. We're always happy to have them there. Jeanette Miller, boy howdy, keep smiling is here. Our own Miss Chick is in the room. Thank you very much, darling. I appreciate everything. Bunny Griffin is here. Jeff Curry, shit, everybody's here. Well, hello everybody. Anyway, let me get this down here so we can start the show and get this going. Carl Coiner and Mark, our Blue Dot greeter, thank you for being here. Anyway, baby, it is Thursday, and before we proceed, John got mail. That's right, baby. That's right. John got mail. Went to the post office, went through there, opened the key and all that shit, opened the damn door, and bingo. There's a card. There's a card in there. And it is from Tamara Price from Sacramento, California. It's a birthday card. It's a freaking birthday card. How you like that shit? And I love the way she started it out by saying, well, she knew I either had a birthday this year or I'm going to have a birthday this year. So in any case, it would be an appropriate card. You know, I get letters and cards from y'all often, and there are times when I get one that it hits home, and Tamara is struggling, and not with anything that we can help with. It's just life, baby, life. And she's going through what I've been through and what others in this family are going through. And it's not easy, and every day is a challenge. But she tries to find a little bit of strength. She tells people she's mostly okay. And I kind of like that answer. Because people ask you, how you doing, John? Mostly okay. I can't say I'm doing good. Mostly okay seems like a right answer. But she ended it with a story that of something that made her feel good. And that is that she assisted a blind man who had momentarily got lost where he was, and she helped him home. And that made her day. And she relies on those little things to make it through the days that she cries. And that's why I always say, try to find a smile, put it on your face, and give that shit away. Somebody needs it. Somebody needs it bad. So it touches my heart. Some of the stories y'all write stay with me forever. How could they not? And Tamara, yours is going to stay there, baby. And I'm sorry for the life you're having to go through, baby. It sucks sometimes, but hey, be thankful for the little things we got, baby. Anyway, what's going on? Well, shit, everything's going on. Had to go back to the damn collision place to figure out some paperwork. Had to get back with the insurance company and get some shit figured out. Finally got it all done today. So I think I'm good to go on all that shit. And anyway, the what's on my mind, just because I've been busy, and there's just certain things. It's the bigger picture of shit that bothers me. Much like Tamara's life is what we go through, and that is the whole ball of wax, the whole damn situation that we have in the world right now. You know, last night I saw a story where last night Russia again pounded the shit out of Ukraine, and I think of that, and I think of what's going on in Gaza. You know, we used to be a pillar of the fucking world. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, we turned a blind eye to shit that we just don't look, or we make excuses for. And that's what Trump is doing with Putin and Ukraine, always giving him excuse, a deadline. We're going to do this in the future or some bullshit like that. He's a coward. He's not going to stand up to Putin, and Ukraine is going to suffer for that. And the same thing in Gaza. Trump has not got the balls to stand up to Netanyahu. So Netanyahu's going to keep doing what he's been doing. And it's turned into a genocide. And there are nations calling it that. There are nations that are raising their voice for a Palestinian homeland. And again, I wonder where the hell are you going to put it? Where the hell are you going to put it? Because there's nothing left. Anyway, kind of in one of those kind of moods today, that just sometimes the world just it amazes you with how cruel it can be. And we got to live in it, baby. So we got to make the best of whatever the hell it is that we got. But we better be willing to stand up and fight for what we want. Hello, Miss Chick. I'm sorry, baby.
Hi, John. Yeah,
How you
there's
doing?
always the same old to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
but
I'm
we're
gonna.
getting a new ballroom. We're getting a new ballroom.
Oh, joy!
Joy, yes.
Yeah.
All the cutbacks he's had and all the shit that he's had to cut.
Because he's so good in ballerina shoes, isn't he?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Yep, we need that. So there's that. Boy, howdy shit. It
Yeah,
just,
howdy shit.
yeah. Meantime, down here in Texas, they're still going after redistricting.
Oh, geez.
So, yeah.
Redistricting, and what do they call it? They're going to hide because that way there can't be a quorum? Is that the word?
That's right. Yes, that's the only way the Democrats have to escape.
I know they did it before.
Yes, they did several years ago, and it made big news. And the Republicans even sent Texas troopers out to other states to try to track them down and force them to come back.
Well, even in the 50s, I think they got chased around in a boat somewhere, and
Oh, I didn't.
and the
didn't
Coast Guard
respect
was
that
involved.
It's
Yeah.
sad. It's a desperate move. But right now, the Democrats in Texas have little options here. If they go in there to vote, they're going to redistrict this state. And have you seen the map? Boy, howdy shit.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
actually seen the map.
Yeah, playing games here, which is why, how do you deal with that except for do the same thing on your side?
Yeah, or do what they're going to do, and that's try and just slip out of distance and not let anybody know where they are for a little while, so they can't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did hear somewhere through the grapevine that there was some type of fund being set up to pay their fines because it will cost them $500 a day if they don't show up.
To pay whose fine?
The Texas.
Oh, yes, the Texas legislature. Yes,
Yeah.
they have started a I don't know if it's a GoFundMe or whatever. They've started a process to solicit donations to help these state congressmen get out of town. And it's sad because it's all out in the open now. You know, before
Yeah.
they actually tried to get out of town without being in the news, and then when they were gone, it was like, oh well, look here, they're all gone. Now it's out in the open, baby, and it is. It's a statement of where we are in this country. That the Republican Party at this point has chosen now. You know, redistricting usually only happens after a census. When they have the census and the people are counted, well, then we redraw the lines. And they don't want to do that. They want to do it mid-cycle. And
Right.
yeah, to cheat. To
Yeah,
cheat.
because, yeah.
To impact the
Oh.
2026 election. So,
We'll see how that sort of plays out. In the meantime, there's so many things to talk about. Well, last time
but
we were on, we talked about Israel and that mess, and you know, I found something today. If you want me to read it, I will. It may be a little lengthy, but it has more to do with how to survive our own, I don't know, everyday looking at it kind of thing. You know, I mean, survival tactics in
yes,
terms of
I
this is
thoroughly
wearing us
understand.
down.
It does. It wears you down because he's such a difficult. You know, any other person uh, would have succumbed to all the shit that has been thrown at his ass. Uh,
Yeah.
you know, it's like he's 10 foot tall and bulletproof, and we know he's not. But he's got a system here. He's got an army behind him, and you know, I think his popularity amongst the public is drawing down. But the damage that the man can do because of who he has put in charge of different departments and, you know, Department of Justice, Department of Interior, you name it, they're all
He could have
lackeys
just
for
pulled
him.
anybody that was good at acting off the street and stuck them in the same place because they're all
Yep,
given a script every day. Here,
as
read
long as
this.
they are loyal to
Stick to
Trump,
the script. Yeah.
pay no attention to the Constitution, to the laws, or anything else. Just be your loyalty to Trump is the only requirement.
And it gets old.
It does. It does. Especially when, you
So,
know,
yeah, when I read this earlier today, it was like, oh, that made me feel a little bit better.
well, if it
Because,
makes you feel better, let's read it. Go ahead and read it, baby.
well, this is from Dr. Prue or Prue Prue. She calls
Mm-hmm.
herself Prue Prue. Prue from Liberalish is she's on Substack. She's also on Facebook, and I
Outstanding.
just adore her. 13 survival tactics to keep holding the line when the fight feels too heavy. Crisis burnout is real.
It is.
Authoritarians don't win with force alone. They win with time, with fatigue, with the slow erosion of your outrage until you're no longer shocked, just surviving. What rattled us 7 months ago barely registers now. That's not failure, that's biology. The human mind was built to cope, to adapt, to recalibrate to a new normal, even if that normal is laced with cruelty. But adaptation without awareness is how democracies die. Coping is not the enemy, complacency is. And this playbook was born from that understanding. This is not a call to stay angry forever, it's a call to stay sharp, to recognize that when you can't scream anymore, you must strategize. When you stop flinching, you start cutting clean. So she has 13 tactics. Number 1, build a daily threat awareness practice. Soldiers don't start their day blind, they get briefed. They scan the terrain. You need the same. Spend 5 intentional minutes orienting yourself to what happened politically overnight. Not a scroll, not a spiral, just a scan. Pick 1 or 2 trusted sources, skip the chaos of clickbait. Your goal isn't to feel everything, it's to know where we are so you can act accordingly. That is how you avoid ambush. This is how you stay sharp. Awareness isn't panic, it's posture. 2, create an emotional armor ritual. Before you open the app, before you check the news, before you wade into the noise, suit up. Say it out loud. I am not powerless. I am not alone. My outrage is not a weakness. It is my radar. Say it again if you need to. Let it settle into your bones like steel. This is not about delusion. It's about discipline. You are not just scrolling. You are stepping into a battlefield of narratives. Walk in armored or risk getting pierced. 3, choose your line of fire and stick to it. You can't throw fists in every fight, and you damn sure can't win them all. But one fight, chosen with precision, you can move mountains. Pick your line: immigration, education, digital surveillance, judicial protection, reproductive freedom, and get surgical with it. Learn the history, know the players, watch the legislation. Depth beats diffusion. You're not just another voice in the void. You are becoming an expert in your lane. And when the time comes, your receipts, your readiness, your resolve, that's what cuts through the noise. Stay on mission. Stay in your lane. That's how movements win. 4, journal like a field log. This is not just about how you feel. It's about what you're witnessing, because one day they'll try to rewrite the story, and your memory might be the only record left standing. Think of your journal like a soldier's field log. Date it, mark the patterns, note the shifts. What did DOG do today? What law got buried under headlines? What felt off but wasn't yet breaking news? Your anger has a timestamp. Your clarity has a trail. And when we win, and we will, you'll look back and know exactly how you survived the fog. Whether it's becomes strategy, testimony, or truth, write it so you never forget and they never erase it. 5, rehearse scripts and scenarios. Soldiers don't wait for ambush, they rehearse it. They play it out in their minds, in the dirt, in the dark. You need to do the same. What do you say when your cousin says slavery was a long time ago? When your coworker shrugs and calls it politics as usual? When someone you love starts echoing fascist talking points like they're facts? Don't freeze. Don't fumble. Train your mouth like a muscle. Keep one sharp truth ready for each lie. Practice in the shower. Say it in the mirror. Build a Rolodex of resistant replies that are calm, cutting, and unmistakably clear. And while you're at it, put the law in your mouth. Learn the words you need if you're ever stopped, searched, or silenced. Do you have to show ID? No, not always. Can you be detained without cause? Not legally. Can they search your phone without a warrant? No. So say it. I do not consent to search. Say it again. I want a lawyer. Etch it into your jawbone like gospel. Know your state's detainment laws. Know how long they can hold you. Know when to speak and when to shut the fuck up. They're going 100% illegal, so you go 1000% legal. Arm your mouth with rights, not just rage. This is psychological readiness. This is verbal defense. This is how you don't flinch when the moment hits. Number 6, maintain a resistance battle buddy. Even elite soldiers don't operate alone. They run in teams, pairs, squads. Somebody's always watching your 6. You need that too. Find your person, the one who sees the storm like you do, who doesn't flinch at the truth, who knows this fight ain't just about policy, it's about survival. Tag in with them weekly, daily if needed. Check on each other's spirits, check each other's facts, stay tethered. This isn't just about comfort, it's about collaboration. You need someone to gut check your rage before you post. You need to read your drafts, to catch your blind spots, to say, yes, that's fire, or nah, that'll get you flagged. A battle buddy protects your voice from burnout and blowback. This isn't performative resistance. This is back channel, black ops, soul-saving alliance. So pick someone who won't spiral with you. Pick someone who stays sharp and keeps you sharper. Someone who says, rest now, or suit up, it's time. And if you haven't found that person yet, be that person for somebody else. The right one will find you in the fire. 7. Schedule your outrage. Unscheduled outrage is a leak. Scheduled outrage is a weapon. You don't need to be on fire all the time to be effective. You need to burn with intention. Set specific windows for it. Daily, weekly, whatever works. Just like John. A moment where you can scan headlines, scream into your journal, rage text your battle buddy, or drop that fire post. Then stop. Close the tab. Mute the thread. Step away. Because this fight is not about adrenaline. It's about endurance. Authoritarians want you flooded, burned out, so raw you stop showing up. That's why pleasure is protest too. Joy is resistance. Laughter is a war cry. Make room for it. Schedule it like you schedule your survival. Because if they rob you of joy, they've taken more than your vote. They've taken your rhythm, your radiance, your reason for fighting in the first place. So yes, stay outraged, but never let it own you. Own it. 8. Refuse to normalize language. Every regime rewrites the dictionary before it rewrites the law. Control the language, control the frame. Control the frame, control the fight. They will try to lull you with headlines, soften atrocities with bureaucratic lingo, replace cages with holding facilities, call cruelty a policy difference, say economic anxiety when they mean white supremacy. Don't let it slide, not once. Say immigrant, not illegal. Say uprising, not riot. Say voter suppression, not election security. Say fascism when it is. Words are not just symbols, they're systems. When you let their phrasing take root, you let their power go unchecked. Language becomes a trapdoor, making violence sound rational and racism sound polite. This isn't semantics, this is survival. So interrupt it, online, in meetings, around the dinner table, gently if you must, fiercely if you can. Say, let's be precise. Say, that word erases people. Say, that framing hides the harm. Let your vocabulary be a form of vigilance. Let your tongue be a shield. Let no lie go unlanguaged. Because once you name the truth out loud, you make it undeniable. 9. Train others even quietly. Not all revolutions are loud. Some start with a whisper over dinner, or a DM that opens someone's eyes. Just like soldiers teach rookies how to survive a battlefield, you can teach your people how to survive this one. Your cousin who doesn't get politics, he might hear it better from you than from the news. Your neighbor who's never voted, she might trust your voice more than a headline. You don't need a platform, you need a pulse and the courage to pass the flame. Drop resources in the group chat. Slide strategies into casual conversation. Say, I just learned this, thought you might want to know. Say, here's what I do if that ever happens to what I'd do if that ever happens to you. Say, we're not powerless, here's proof. Teaching doesn't mean preaching, it means showing people where the exits are. It means helping them read the map in the dark. It means letting them see your fear and your fight anyway. You are someone's field guide, so write it in real time with your choices, your voice, your clarity. Resistance spreads through relationship, so plant seeds and trust they'll grow. 10. Rest like it's revolutionary. You can't out-burn an empire. You can't out-bleed a machine. And you damn sure can't win a war with a soul running on fumes. They're banking on your exhaustion, betting you'll scroll yourself into stillness, that you'll rage until you're brittle and then collapse quietly in the corner. But rest is not retreat, it's resistance. So sleep like a strategist, hydrate like a healer, turn your phone off like it's a weapon being reloaded. You're not just a warrior, you're the archive, the torch, the voice that it carries. Protect your flame. That means joy. That means laughter. That means throwing your head back and cackling even when the sky is on fire. Let your body be your ally. Let stillness be your protest. Let nourishment be part of your non-compliance. Because a rested mind thinks clearer and a cared-for spirit cuts sharper. Burnout helps the regime, but rest helps you outlast it. 11. Build a fear wall, then build the blueprint to break it. Every morning before the world grabs hold of your attention, face your fears. Literally. Write down 3 to 5 of them on a post-it. Not vague ones, the real ones. I'm afraid my rights will be stripped. I'm scared we'll lose the next election. I don't know how to protect my kids in this country. Now, next to each fear, write your action plan to counter that fear. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it needs to be yours. I'm tracking legislation and calling every week. I've joined a local group and made a voting plan. I'm saving cash, updating documents, and prepping a plan B. Stick them side by side on your mirror. That way, every day while you brush your teeth or fix your face, you're not just coping, you're calibrating. And here's the magic. When something changes, when a court case is won, when a policy is overturned, when we hold the line, you peel that fear off the wall. That moment, that's not just relief, that's proof that fear can be fought. 12. Use knowledge as a shield. Authoritarians thrive in the shadows, but knowledge is a light they can't outrun. If you're still watching this play unfold and thinking, I don't understand how Congress works, or what even is the Byrd Rule, you are not alone. But that can't be where your story ends. This is your moment to study like survival depends on it, because it does. I didn't come into this as a legal scholar. I dove headfirst into constitutional law, budget reconciliation, the mechanics of impeachment, and emergency oversight powers. Not because it was easy, but because clarity is armor in an era built on confusion. So build your shield. Read books like From Dictatorship to Democracy or The Art of War. Take a free course like the ones offered by Indivisible or your local library. Join a webinar. Host your own study group. Hell, dig into the history of how South Korea overthrew military rule. Learn how Poland's Solidarity movement used worker strikes to bring down authoritarianism. Diversify your arsenal. Don't just scroll TikTok. Don't just bookmark rage posts. Make learning a ritual. Because everything you absorb now, every tactic, every loophole, every clause, every maneuver, is a shield that can't be taken from you. Not by censorship, not by fear, not by a regime clinging to power. 13. Make it personal. The why list. When the news starts to blur, when it all feels like noise or background chaos, pull yourself back to purpose. Sit down and make a list. Better yet, make a T-chart. On one side, what I will lose if democracy falls. On the other, why am I still fighting? This isn't about fear-mongering, it's about staying anchored in your why. Maybe it's your children, maybe it's your right to love who you love, maybe it's bodily autonomy or books in schools, or simply breathing free in a country that hasn't outlawed dissent. Write it down. Put it somewhere you'll see it. And when you feel numb, when your heart starts to quiet under the weight of it all, pull that list back out. Remind yourself why you cannot afford to sleepwalk through this era, why you must choose faith over fear, fortitude over fatigue, and keep holding the damn line. You don't have to be loud to be powerful. You don't have to be fearless to show up. What matters is that you keep showing up, even when you're tired, even when the headlines blur, even when the world feels so cruel, you wonder what the point is. The point is you, still here, still learning, still refusing to let this country fall without a fight. That is not small. That is not weak. That is the kind of strength movements are built on. So no, you don't have to burn hot every day, but don't go cold. Don't let them trick you into thinking numbness is safety. Stay awake, stay connected, stay human. We are not losing because we're outnumbered. We're losing when we forget our power. Let's remember it together. One step, one tactic, one voice at a time. We hold the line.
That is excellent.
And you can find Prue Prue on Substack. She's also on Facebook. On Substack, it's called Prue from Liberalish. Liberalish. Let's see. I can't see the whole title of it.
Can you put a
Anyways.
link to it?
everything left unsaid. That's what the other part of it is. Liberalish, everything. I don't think I can, John. It's not. You have to.
Okay.
You have to go to Substack
Okay.
and then you type in. I can put the title of her.
There you go. Put the title in the
Substack.
chat. And
It's not a link. It's just a
that
title.
want to look can have the title.
Please subscribe to her, and if you can, like with most Substacks, a lot of them are free, and then there's different levels and stuff. But if you can donate, it's usually at like a monthly amount.
Indeed,
kind
like
of thing.
Patreon. Similar.
Yeah, similar to
Yeah,
Patreon. Yes,
similar
exactly.
to Patreon, where you can support somebody financially, and believe me, that it goes a long way. It goes a long way.
Yeah.
Man, that just brought all sorts of thoughts in it, and one of the things that is Louis Lapland. If you go on my Facebook page, you'll see a quote by Louis Lapham up there at the top. And it says, "Dissent is what rescues a democracy from a slow death behind closed doors." It's our involvement that rescues that democracy. It's our voice. And it is, she's right, that it is difficult to stay hyper into this shit. This is 9 years of this rant that I started. And there are times, and especially lately, that it will wear you down. It plays on your mind. It's like the only thing up there when you have other feelings and other problems. And oh shit, well, I let that stay too long. Life goes on, and we all have to face it, but that doesn't mean that you're out of the fight. It just means that life has shit that throws at you, but you can still participate, and it does help with getting your mind off of your own life's problems and turning it towards a national problem and being involved and all that means. And I had my chat frozen because there was a donation that came in without a comment, and then all of a sudden it just disappeared, and I can't get it back. Do you?
It was from Benjamin Bowen for $5.
Benjamin Bowen, indeed. Thank you very much, and I want to thank Silly Bebo, who came in with $5 and said, "Dump signed a new executive order to reestablish the presidential fitness test." I'm not kidding. I'd like to see him attempt this. I'd like to see him try to pass that. Even one of them. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. He's re-implementing the physical fitness test to,
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that'll help everybody. I
think there's a birthday too, John. I'm just trying to.
Is there a birthday?
I think so.
I see Randy Peterson's in there.
It's a Keith.
Oh man, guy's been all over the place up in Norway.
It's not It's not our Minnesota Keith. I don't think but it's a Keith who's having a birthday.
Keith. Well,
yeah.
What? How old?
22. I don't know. How old, Keith?
So.
What?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Keith. Happy birthday to you. And yes, Jeanette Miller just said Keith's birthday. So happy birthday, Keith. What, 22, 26, 29? Well, it's how you feel. You're old, years old. Boy, howdy shit. Don't say that. Boy, I feel like crap. There ain't a part of me ain't hurting. But anyway.
Blue Dot Greeter said that Benjamin actually did too, but I was reading, so I didn't get the other one. There was, and it probably won't show up.
That came in with a donation?
Well, he said that there was two. I can only go back enough.
I saw one. Yeah, it won't let me go back. Stupid thing.
We can't go back that far. Yeah.
On the live thing. Well, Lord, I hope I didn't miss somebody. And if I did, I apologize for that.
I think it was the same person.
Okay.
Well, how you doing, John?
I'm doing fine, Bill. How in the hell are you? That's the question.
I'm still alive.
There you go. That's the answer we was all looking for. Shit. That's the main objective, buddy.
Still alive.
Make it another
How's
day.
Mitzi chick? How's Mitzi chick?
Hanging in there. Hanging in there.
That's all we can do.
Hey, you guys see that the other day where this guy was from Canada was fishing on the Canadian side, like 15 miles in on,
Right.
on his own side,
What
and that
state?
goddamn Coast Guard drug him out of there?
Well,
Got it.
which state, which piece of water, where was he?
He was up on some lake fishing. He was like 15 miles inside the border. And our U.S. Coast Guard went up there and drug him out.
And that could have been any of the Great Lakes almost. No, maybe not Lake Michigan, but
Must have been something that Erie or someplace that borders. They didn't say the name of the lake or where he was at, but God dang it all, man ain't safe anywhere.
yeah.
It was on the Canadian border, though, not on the
Well,
Texas border.
They have had people trying to sneak across the Canadian border in various places.
Yeah, but he
Still.
was fishing.
Right.
Well,
But that could have
how
just
dare him
been
come over and steal
ruse.
American fish. That was American fish down there. Don't want no
Where's
poacher
that
coming
too?
over here trying to take our. Are you shitting me?
Well, great. They got to watch them USA fish. They swim over to Canada too, you know, and the Canadians come down this way.
Yep.
People
Yeah, I
go
think
away.
Jeanette Miller said it was at Lake Michigan.
No, Lake Michigan doesn't border Canada.
Oh, it doesn't. Oh no,
No, it
that's
does
right.
not.
That's the one that comes down. That's right. I'm not familiar. I'm not that
I don't
totally
think
familiar with all
the
where the
Superior
position
border
is.
Canada.
It does, but
Superior,
it's not the kind of
Erie.
lake. It's so big, you don't usually go out in a small fishing boat on it. I don't think.
Lake Ontario.
Yeah, it must.
And it's a much bigger lake, so he would have had to been way out there.
He was like 15 miles inside of Canada. And they drug him
Obviously a
out of there.
terrorist attack, so he had to be. You know,
Lake Huron, possibly. Lake Erie, maybe.
Might have been Huron.
Yeah.
Don't know. They really didn't say the name of the lake.
But then there's
Yeah.
lakes and things up towards Maine and, all of those states. Too.
TK Ben just saying he thinks it was Lake Chaplin, and it was off of New York State. I believe
Lake
the Coast
Champlain?
Guard pushed his boat into U.S. water and sunk it. Really? Sunk it?
What?
What?
Sunk
Yep.
it.
Damn, the torpedo's full speed. Are you shitting me? Lord have mercy.
Gee.
Aren't we in a different age nowadays? You know, yeah.
I used to
Well-
start wars for less than that.
It just,
I'm
you
telling
know, he's in hyper mode. Everything it has got to be extreme. His war on immigration. You know, it's heartbreaking,
War
and
on the
that's
Canadians too.
I think that's where a lot of the dissent from the conservatives is coming from, is because even they can see this is bullshit. You saying you said you was going to go after rapists, murderers, and thieves, and all the hell no, you're grabbing everybody. You're grabbing.
And now you're sinking
grandpa-
fishermen, apparently. Good
Yeah.
Lord.
Hell,
Yeah.
just anybody. Anybody, just
Like he was a
I
big
don't know.
terrorist, I mean, really. Hmm.
That's pitiful.
It's
That
it's a
is
sad situation.
It is. It
That's
is, but it's the
beyond
situation
sad.
we find ourselves in nowadays. And we're going to be in it for a while. Until at least 2026, and that's assuming we take the House, that we can hold on to something. I don't know if it's the Senate is even a possibility. I think it is. Everything's a possibility. It depends on us. It depends on we the people. If we get our ass motivated out to vote and motivate everybody we know to go out and do the same damn thing. You know? Okay, here we go.
Jesus.
It's always been up to us. We can't shove this on anything else. It's our participation in this that makes it happen.
But we still have to, I did see that clip of him where he was talking to reporters on the plane. Boy,
Yes.
he just looked like a wet, orange, goopy mess. I don't know if it was sweat or if he just had his hair washed. I don't
It's
know,
him.
but he didn't have his
It's
makeup
him.
all the way on. It
It's
looked pretty bad.
Probably his makeup getting all smeared up with sweat or something.
And he
You
was
know,
pretty
it's
grumpy.
pitiful. It's pitiful.
So we have to keep, you know, Epstein. He hates it.
Just keep it up. Just keep it up.
Keep it up.
That's what
Keep
I say.
pumping it.
Yeah, keep pumping it because that's the
And
you know.
if anything else, just say, what about the survivors of Epstein? What about the survivors? Yeah.
And those that
Justice for
didn't,
the survivors.
and those that didn't. Yeah,
Used to have.
and that's that's the bottom line of it. It's is what have we what have we become if we don't pursue this? If we don't take this to the max and prosecute everybody that is associated with, put it out in full sunlight. What does it say about us if we don't have that done? If we don't get to that point, that we allow lawmakers and lawyers just
Yeah, we need to flip our lawmakers too.
yeah we do we do.
They've proven themselves ineffective or at worst dangerous. So yeah.
It's dangerous.
Yeah.
The position that we're in right now is dangerous. And it's just a matter of time before the pressure is going to increase. We can see what's happening right now. You give it a few more months. You give it another after the midterms, when most of the cuts to American people, kick in. It's going to get desperate, and he's putting himself in a position where who are you going to complain to?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's scary as shit.
There's no
Hello.
safe place to complain.
No.
Hey, Ellie.
How
Hello,
you doing,
everybody.
Young
How
man?
are you doing?
Doing
How is
fine, brother. How
everybody
about
doing?
you?
No, I'm
How's
fine.
everything over in Norway?
We're good.
Are
As
you?
usual,
Good.
we live in a different universe than you, so I mean, we have everything in order.
Are you
Which
really
is,
sure?
yeah. I mean, we have a democracy and we have like a welfare state where everybody's taken care of and everything. So
Yeah, we don't have that.
we don't have we don't have crazy people
We don't
like
give a
Trump.
shit about our people.
No,
Suck it
but
up.
it's been the only problem we had is we had a fucking heat wave that has lasted 3 weeks, which is very unusual, and it's probably down to global warming. Because we're pretty close to the North Pole, so we're not supposed to have like 90, 100 degrees Fahrenheit. It's
Yeah.
We've had a heat
Yeah.
dome over the United
We're
States here for
sending
a
it your
while.
way.
Yeah, it's been mighty hot here
yeah,
too.
yeah, I know, but I mean, you're in Texas.
But it ain't that
you're
global
supposed.
warming stuff. That's just
Nah,
nah.
that's just
Couldn't be any
bullshit.
of that shit. No, just
Yeah,
drill, baby, drill. Let's just get on with it.
yeah,
Let
drill, baby,
somebody else
drill.
worry
What?
about that farther on down the line.
Yeah, it doesn't have any.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just bullshit. That global warming thing. I mean, we can do whatever we want. We can drill as much as we
Well,
want. It
it's one
doesn't
of those
hurt anything.
defining issues that separates the right from the left. Is the right tries to turn a blind eye to it, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. Drill, baby, drill. Just keep on doing what we're doing, and it's all going to be fine. And the other side,
And
our
drill
side,
again.
yeah, we actually pay attention to science, and it's not difficult to see. Hey, I need to call this out before it tries to disappear too, because Benjamin Bowen came back in with another $10 donation, and says level up, baby, level up. Thank you, Benjamin. I appreciate that tremendously. Get that back where it was.
Level up for what?
That was just the message.
For,
It was
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
There was it was a meme, and it was a
Oh,
game
really?
controller that
Okay.
turns into itself or turns into something and it says level up. So
But I mean,
That's what-
Mrs. Vick was talking about. Chick was talking about Trump being sweaty. Maybe he actually had some luck with the devil. Maybe the devil finally allowed him.
Always
So,
good
I
for
mean,
a good
that was-
chuckle, buddy. Yeah.
Yeah, that was probably why
He's in,
he
you
had
know,
a sweat. You know. He stuck his little
Yeah.
pencil.
Birds
I mean,
of a feather. I
I
look
heard
at
that
him. The
South
devil
Park
and
is.
Trump. You know.
Yeah, I heard I heard that the devil is suing South Park for defamation because he doesn't want to be.
He doesn't want to be
associated with
yeah.
No,
He doesn't want that out there in the public.
South Park
for-
is doubling down. They're
South
making
Park's
another.
they're not going to give up, and neither is
No.
Stephen Colbert or anybody
No.
else. They're going to double down on this shit and keep it going because they
Yeah.
know it irks his
Colbert
ass.
will go right after him.
And there's another point here. Remember when Trump was whining about cancel culture? Oh, the right is being canceled. Look what he did to Stephen Colbert. He got Stephen Colbert fired.
Oh,
from the show.
just no doubt about it, just outright. Because he
So
didn't
cancel
like what Stephen
culture-
Colbert says about him. He was pissed off. He got his panties up in a
So
wad.
cancel culture is okay as long as it is.
As long as
the
it's on the right.
Republicans.
Yeah, as long as
Yeah.
it's Donald Trump
Remember
doing it, it's fine.
Remember when Dixie Chicks criticized Bush for the war in Iraq?
Yeah. They boycotted the shit
they were
out of her.
canceled. Yeah,
Yeah,
they lost their
boycotted the
career.
shit out of her. Well, I
Yeah.
wouldn't say lost it. They came back. Hello, Leo.
I
They
think
came back,
Colbert, I think Colbert
Yeah.
is just
Yeah,
like
happy to
him.
be here.
How you doing, brother?
I ain't dead yet.
Yeah, there you go. That's the number one
well-
thing to be on everybody's list every day.
Yeah, I'm
Don't
trying
know how to
trying to do it,
welcome
but
that news. Could be a smile.
I
It could
gotta
be, oh,
tell
shit,
ya.
another day.
I gotta tell you, if Trump and Satan and all the ones that don't quite understand global warming don't live in one of our states, could you please shut the fuck up?
Yeah. Just shut the
This
fuck up.
shit is hot.
I just need you to
Just shut the fuck up. There you go. Got it in on your all ass early.
I need you to shut the fuck up, bitch. 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 Bow, bow. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Bow, bow. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Bow, bow. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Bow, bow.
Just thought I'd throw that in at the appropriate moment there. That's all right, Leo.
I liked it.
Anyway.
But I got more today.
Oh, what do you got,
Local.
buddy? What do you got?
Oh, local
Hey, David.
and spouting the shit of inflation is down, gas prices are down, prices are down. First of all, no,
No.
they're not.
Not
Who
where
we
I live.
kidding?
But going beyond that, it's still somehow the Democrats' fault. It's going sky high, but it's our fault. No.
Explain that one to
people,
me.
It's all about. This was a local guy, and that's where I mean to tell you. Yeah, you
But-
gotta. It's wonderful, wonderful to understand the bigger concept and hate it nationally. But if you really, really want to make a difference, make it local.
There you go. There you go. Because all politics are local, baby. It all starts right in your backyard. Everything from dog catcher all the way up to president, baby. It's in your backyard.
And we don't even have a dog catcher, and we should.
What would you do with
But
all the
y'all,
dogs?
I'm just popping in for a minute because I gotta put my friend's tractor back on his trailer. He's gonna be pulling up any time now.
Huh?
Oh man, my
Life out
driveway
in the
looks
field, baby.
good though.
Huh?
Using my old school tractor and his new Mahindra with power
Some-
steering on a tractor. What the hell is that?
What the shit is that?
But
yeah, I
he's
got
not
power
used
steering.
to
It
it.
takes all the power you got.
Yeah.
Steer the damn thing.
Oh, and to anyone that might be using a tractor for any length of time, if it is a thing that requires turning around backwards, do not only use one side. If you're anywhere near my age, your hips
Yeah.
will hate you.
Yeah.
Right. We ain't as young as we used to be. Is that what you're saying?
Kind of, sort of.
You almost got to have 360 division or vision, I should say, not division.
And no, we got 360 division right now in this country.
We have.
How you doing, Leo?
I ain't dead. I mean, that's good.
That seems to be the common theme today. You ain't dead, so there you go.
Oh man,
That's a plus. That's on the plus side, baby. It's on the plus side for most of us.
Thing I'd like to ask though,
What?
how do we get to the middle ground again? Because they got MAGA and the real Republican moderates. There aren't many of them. We've got the moderate Democrats, and we've got the far left social democrats. Somewhere, the United States lays in between. How do we need more parties?
No.
Probably, yeah. I think.
I mean, we
probably
do, but
because
it would be it would take a long time for
it's
an
kind of
independent
interesting
party
because
to emerge.
but they have
and
they have a two-party system in England now, and the Labour Party and the Tory Party, they are so alike politically that that they actually have a new party now that is called the Working Party, which is the left party, and they are actually now doing very well in the polls. So I think if like Bernie Sanders and AOC broke out of the Democratic Party and created a new party, a populist left party, that would be good.
We need that. I think we need that. I think we need the further left. And we probably need, I'm going to puke in a minute, but we probably need MAGA. At least,
well,
the
MAGA
ridiculous side of who they are, we
MAGA
still
is,
need to know they're a big group.
What we
but,
need,
I mean,
what we need to do in this country, we have a distinctive dividing line between the right and the left in this country right now, and Donald Trump plays into that heavily. And I don't know, the daydream in my head here lately, because of the news, is the hope that maybe this Epstein thing tries to draw in, because there are conservatives on the right that want this shit out in the daylight just as much as every liberal does. And because it's an issue that you can't deny. It's a morality issue. And is America still a moral country? I'm in my head, I'm thinking that tries to bring together something in the center that we fight for, not against Trump, but
That's exactly where I am right now, because the comments I was talking about, they came from someone who I believed was centrist, and another that I truly believed was not only centrist, but a real friend. And I have looked at it since and said, no, they're mostly MAGA. As much as I hate it, there are still things that are said that I have to process all of it. So, let's have that far left. I love Bernie. I love Elizabeth. I love AOC.
oh, that's where my heart is. Far left, baby.
All of them.
But it's not where reality is. You know,
So let's get there. Let's
But it has to be
realize,
the-
wait a minute, guys, you ain't
I
quite.
think it can be. I think it can be a reality because Bernie Sanders came very close to. If he'd been the candidate in 2016, he might have won.
he might have won.
Yeah.
I was all on board with Bernie, and I still am, and AOC, because they're
One with
progressive
real
Democrats.
Power, and
They-
you just mentioned one because
Yeah,
he
and I
really
think-
didn't have it, but I
Because-
didn't think he had enough to get there
I
over
think he
Biden.
did. No, but Bernie Sanders, if you run a left-wing populist, you can win the election.
Front porch view of
Maybe we need it. I mean,
Yeah, but
we
Bernie's
have
not going to be the
Obama.
one, so we have to find someone else.
Yeah, but I think if you run somebody like a new Bernie with the same ideas and the same charisma.
Let's conjure
Uh,
Bernie, I guess. I don't know.
yeah,
Well,
but
that,
I mean,
that's what
somebody with the
we're
same.
at right now. We're waiting to see who is going to emerge within the
It
Democratic
might
Party
be.
with a message.
I think.
There is a curious and somewhat humorous fact in all of that. The person that I mentioned that here local thought was a friend, thought was truly a middle of the road Republican, turned
Right.
out to be a full-on Trumper, and the one person in the Democratic Party he can say I respect, and that's for his honesty, is Bernie Sanders.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause
People,
Bernie doesn't
even
cut
even
no shit.
people on
He'll
even
shoot it to
yeah,
you straight.
because Bernie is speaking. He's speaking from the. He's speaking for the people. He's not an elite. He
And
doesn't
from
take.
experience, he's speaking
Yeah,
from experience.
and he's not bought and paid for by corporate America. You know,
Nope.
I think people are fucking fed
Well-
up with politicians being paid and bought for.
As
I mean,
Carolyn
that's-
G
I think
points
they're-
out, it's not about right and left. It's about the rich and everyone else.
That's right.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, that's kind of in the news right now because y'all heard that Donnie Trump it got all over Josh Hawley's ass. Called him, so.
Guys,
Republican.
I'm sorry. I have to interrupt. You know that whole
Okay.
tractor thing I was talking
Go
about?
do your tractor thing.
Yeah,
Yep, go do your
that's
tractor
happened.
thing.
Go do your
I
tractor.
love y'all.
Leo.
John,
Yeah.
John,
Yeah.
you and I both, two things. One, belt buckle. Two, measure of hat band.
There you
It ain't like I ain't asked.
go.
and- Finally,
You know something. I might have to be making another trip out there, and if I do,
now
I'll be
there's-
damned if I'm
well,
going to not bring that damn
John.
buckle to you in my hand.
John,
in my hand.
is
What?
that trip out here for anything I need and can help with? Because I'm close.
No, brother. No, it's unfortunate. I'm going to have to go see my brother. No,
All right.
He's not.
Well, let me
Doing
know
that
when, and I will be
Yeah.
there whenever you need me.
I appreciate it, Leo. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you for that.
Everybody, I love you. All of
Love
us.
you too.
Final
All
word.
right. See you
My
later.
last word in
Right,
all of
right.
my lives are share this shit.
Share this shit.
When
There you
you
go.
hear that, that was me.
There you
All
go,
of
Leo.
us.
I appreciate it.
Go
brother.
look and share this shit.
Yeah, appreciate it. But
All
it's
right,
good
love
advice.
y'all.
Share this shit. All right, love you too,
See you
Leo.
later.
Take care of
See you
yourself,
later,
brother.
Leo. See you later,
See you
Leo.
later, Leo.
If y'all don't know, that's
Yeah,
Leo
but I
Sahaki.
mean-
That's Biker Wisdom and Thoughts. You can look him up, and he's always got something to say. And as a matter of
Yeah,
fact,
but he's
Leo,
right about. He's right
What?
about what he said about we need somebody. We probably need the Democratic Party. If you look at New York, you have that Como guy who lost the primary
Yeah,
for
Andrew Cuomo.
the mayorship.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the
wants
one
to
who
run a-
won, the one who won in New York, he's a social democratic
Yes.
guy, and
Yes.
now Como is running against him,
Yeah.
trashing him, and that
Mhm.
just goes to show what a fucking low life
That's what
that
American
Como
politics
guy
is. It's
Yeah.
American politics, baby.
We
That's what
need.
that is.
I really hope that a social democrat wins in New York, because that would have been great. It would be great to see a social democrat win a big city like New York and put progressive policies into in
That's what
into
we need all
action.
over this country.
Yeah.
And that's how come we watch your local politics, watch
Yeah.
your local elections, because all politics is local. Everything, it boils down to what we do. I can't
That's the
get away
same
from
thing
it.
that Ann Richards did to with you in Texas when she was a governor. She was a very progressive Democrat.
Oh, Ann Richards?
Yeah.
Yes, she was. The state was
And
doing
she
great
made-
under her.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Texas loved
I
her.
miss her.
She had like 60% approval rating in Texas. So if you run the right candidate with a populist, positive message, they can win.
We can, yes, we're trying desperately to turn Texas blue, baby. Believe me.
Yeah.
Right now, the Democrat that's eyeballing the what's his name, the Texas governorship. I like this guy. Talk straight. Oh Lord, I can't remember his name
The
right
message for the Democrats should be on that fucking asshole governor you have. You should wheel him out.
now. Greg
That
Abbott.
fucking asshole.
He is
Yeah.
a tick that has crawled up Donald Trump's ass. He will do anything
Yeah.
Donald Trump wants.
Wheel
They're
him
working
out.
in cahoots on everything, and that's how come this whole damn redistricting, uh, uh, way before Leo.
He's
asshole.
he's a licking. He's a
I saw
licking
that.
everywhere there, John. That guy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, comment came down. It just all of a sudden blew my head. Where were we?
Hey, John. Hi, guys.
Whoever put that comment, you know what you did. What?
Uh,
Where were
somebody
we? My
came in
mind
here.
just went somewhere else.
We had a wolf in the house now. You have a wolf. We have a wolf.
We have a creature
You have a
within
wolf,
our
a wolf
house.
again.
We have a disgusting lion, crooked. You name it. You know whatever.
I wasn't talking about him. I was talking wolf. You know, wolf just joined.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Yeah, you called him a disgusting piece of shit.
He doesn't have his glasses on.
Damn, John. I feel left
See, that's
out.
what happens. See, you know, when somebody messages me on Messenger, you know, you get a little thing that
Oh,
drops down there and
God.
it gives a little headline of what they're talking about. And
Yeah.
Let's get it on.
and doing it again. And see, some people take advantage of that shit. Hey, let me thank Alan Roberts, who came in with a $5 donation and said, "Who shall lead your people? Is there someone under 70 other than Newsom? Get rid of corporations having people status." You know,
Yep.
I was gonna.
All good stuff.
Oh, that's where I was going to go a minute ago. Thank you very much, Alan. I appreciate that. Where I was going to go a minute ago is why Donnie is pissed off at Josh Hawley. Y'all know why?
You know,
Yeah.
it's
He's
just
mad at
damn
Josh Hawley.
bad.
He's calling him names. Wasn't Josh Hawley one of the cheerleaders for Donnie? You know why?
It's just
Because he's introduced. He's a signer on a bill, and it's called the ethics bill. Believe it or not, baby, this is true. And look it up. And he is a co-signer with 3 Democrats on an ethics bill, which would which would disallow Congress from investing in the stock market while they hold office. That's what we were talking about the other day when I said that, you know, congressmen and senators ought to have their money in a blind trust. They should not be able to invest in the stock market while they're in office, because the temptation is just too great to use knowledge that you gain through your job to impact your financial life in a positive way. And it ain't right. And Josh Hawley signed on the ethics bill that they're trying to get introduced, so congressmen and senators cannot invest in the stock market, so they can. And all of a sudden, yeah. Now it
He's
wouldn't
trying to get
affect
into
Donnie.
somebody's
It wouldn't
grace.
affect Donnie, but it would affect all the other congressmen and senators. So is that bill going to pass? Anybody want to guess?
So that means Marjorie Taylor Greene can't use her money?
Yeah, really. Hello, Wolf.
Hello. So
How you doing?
I was watching CNN last night. I'm sorry for on my way to work, but I was watching CNN last night, and they said Kamala Harris not going to run for governor, but she's planning on running for 2028 for president.
Now,
You're breaking up,
you're
Wolf.
breaking up a little bit, Wolf.
Yeah.
Try that again.
All right, can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. So I was watching CNN last night, and they said that Kamala Harris will not be running for governor for California,
Right.
but she's going to make
Yeah.
her bid to run for 2028 for president.
You're breaking up again.
Yeah, it's the second
Sorry.
part. So she's not going to run for governor. We got that part.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
She's going to try to run for president again.
That's the big
Is
question.
she?
You know, and she could put her name in the hat and for 28. She's not going to run for governor. The big announcement she made today was on a book that she wrote, and so she's going to push her book. She's not going to run for governor. I don't, you know, I don't know what her plan is. I don't want her to be in too much of a hurry because she's still young, relatively speaking. And
Yeah.
I just
Originally, I wish the hell she would have got in, and Trump he
All
screwed
this
her
shit,
over.
yeah, all this shit wouldn't have been going down the way it's going down if he was in.
well,
I think we'd have had a lot less problems.
I just know that this last election we screwed it up. We screwed the pooch, baby. You know, we put Biden under the pressure to resign, or not resign, but to withdraw his name, and Kamala only had 3 months to make that move, and yeah, it wasn't good. Didn't put us in a good position.
What he should have, what
No.
Biden should have. So this is what
But I-
Biden should have did. He should have used his presidential immunity because they gave him Trump president immunity. He should have used his to make her president and have her use hers.
You're breaking up again, man.
You're breaking up. What's wrong? Do you have a bad line or something?
No, it's just I'm on my way to work.
Okay, no, because the line is very bad. I mean,
I think it's only when you start to talk fast.
yeah,
It's not keeping up.
Okay.
it's your line is very good when you don't talk. Okay, but when you start talking, it's really. I'm kidding. That was a joke. No, I mean,
All right. So you guys hear me now?
You're breaking.
I'm gonna have to rejoin.
Okay.
okay,
All right.
all
Well,
right, okay.
thank you very much. In the meantime, let me thank John Cass, who came in with a $10 donation and said, "Squirrel." That's exactly what happened. Squirrel. Where's my squirrel button?
By,
don't even have
by
my
the way,
scroll button.
John,
No,
I want to
don't
mention
have-
something
What?
on
What?
the show. I saw that that Nancy Mace bitch. She came out with a comment that her favorite show was to watch immigrants being arrested outside of court.
Who said that? Nancy Mace?
Mace. Yeah.
And who's she? Remind me of who she is.
She's
Besides
a
a scumbag?
congresswoman. She's a congresswoman from South.
And her favorite
Carolina,
thing
I
is
think.
watching immigrants get arrested.
Yes, from ICE agents.
Isn't that
She
sad?
loved watching it.
She
Yeah,
loved
it's
watching it.
Disgusting.
Loved watching it. She
disgusting.
doesn't give a shit what those people are or are not. She just loves seeing brown people rounded up. Let's get them out of this country. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's just. What do you want me to
round
say?
her
My,
up.
my impression of her is, well, she's a scumbag. She's a
She's a
bigoted
round her.
scumbag. You know.
She's a
And but
bitch.
that is this is actually one of the things that is starting to make some of them conservatives think twice about where Donnie's going. Is this immigration crackdown? Because he's taken anybody and is creating an atmosphere in this country that is just it's embarrassing. An era of fear in certain
Donnie
communities.
needs.
For what?
Well, Donnie needs to go down to Alligator Alcatraz. That's where he fucking needs to go.
Well, that's another thing. When did we become the country that we started building concentration camps? When did we become that country? You know, it's the
Yeah.
whole ball of wax with since Trump came in. It's an attack on every front. I think that's part of what Miss Chick was reading about. There's so much. You can't battle everything in your head. There's too many damn issues. So maybe try to pick one that pisses you off the most, and like she said, learn more about that, so you can have that weapon.
The other guy that needs to go there is that goddamn Stephen Miller.
Yeah, yeah.
Eh, that
He's a-
little
you know,
Nazi.
He's worse than Trump.
Yeah, there's no hope
He's
for that
worse
guy.
than Trump. He's
He's Trump's
he's a
brain.
devil. He is the fucking
Yeah,
devil.
yeah. He's
Oh,
he's
man.
pretty much
What a disgusting piece of shit he is.
Goebbels or
I
something.
mean,
One of
he's
Hitler's
so evil.
lackeys.
Yeah.
That's who Stephen Miller is. He's in that kind of that kind of role.
Yeah.
It just
You wouldn't. I'm pretty mild on here now, but you wouldn't want to hear what I really think of him.
No, I
No,
think
I'm-
what you think of, we all have that mindset.
I don't
It's
think I'm
full of cuss
gonna-
words. It's full of cuss words.
I don't
What
think
else
I'm
you got?
going to say on air what I really think about him because, I mean, John might be.
He's a
lose his
disgusting
show
piece of
by-
shit.
Yeah.
He's a draft
I-
dodger,
I'm
a
with you
liar, a
guys.
cheat. He's a convicted felon. He's a sexual predator. There's a list of
Yeah,
shit
that's
that he
Trump.
is.
That's Trump.
And that's
Yeah,
that's
Trump.
what amazes me is these maggots who are
Fucking
patriotic
psychopaths,
Americans
that's
who
what he
fly the flag and believe in democracy, all of that shit, all of that patriotic shit, and they don't understand a single fucking bit of it.
Well,
It's a flag to wave. They don't understand the meaning behind that flag. They don't give a shit. It's a flag. My neighbor has flags down the street. Fucking American flag, Texas flag,
And
rebel
Stephen
flag.
Miller-
He's got all sorts of fucking issues. You think those coincide with each other? Flying the Confederate
Yeah,
flag
well-
next to the American flag? No, pick a side, fucker. That's what it was all about. But no.
But that's a
You're-
treasonous flag, isn't it?
Huh?
I mean,
Your neighbor.
the rebel
Oh, it-
flag is a treason. It's a treasonous
He just
flag,
put up a
isn't
new one. The old one was getting
Fucking-
worn and tattered, I guess, so he changed it out. And what does that say? What does that say?
it? What a fuck! He's a fucking idiot. I mean, how old is he?
It says,
Is he-
I don't believe
is he
you
an
for
old-
flying the American flag. No, that's, you don't believe in the American flag if you fly the other fucking flag. It's a contrasted
Okay.
issue. He
Okay,
has the
yeah.
right. In this country, he has the right to put a sign out in the front yard of his house that says, I'm a fucking asshole. And that's basically what
Is
he's
he
done.
watching your show? Is he watching? your
I'm sure he
show,
does.
John?
Yes. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
Why
this
don't you
isn't going to do
play
me
the
any
song?
help mentioning it. But it's
play
fucking
the song
truth.
for him. Play the song for him.
He
He
knows.
deserves to have the song.
Yes, my neighbors watch. That's why I don't have
Okay, my
neighbors
message
anymore.
to your neighbor is
Yeah.
go fuck yourself, asshole.
there
That's
you
my
go.
message
I'll
for him.
second it. I'll second it.
Yeah.
It is what it is. That's one of the rights that we have in this country, of freedom of expression. And we have people in this country that want to express
We
their desire
we got
to
this.
make
got the
America
same
great
damn
again
thing.
by having slaves, I guess. I don't know. Is that how far back they
every-
want to go? Evidently.
Every day I go out to go to the shop, there's an asshole got the flag stuck in the log out there, and he won't take that cocksucker down in the same way south of town.
Those
here.
are the ones that Donald Trump
Biden
brought
and
out
all kinds
from
of shit.
under their rocks. Those are your diehard maggots. Those are the
and his
ones that are
place
going to
looks
vote
like
for
shit.
Trump. They don't give a shit what he did. Vote for Trump, huh? How you like that shit? That kind of stuff. And you can't battle that.
crap.
That's just inbred in their fucking head.
Well,
As I put them on the same thing, like I said, of flag flyers. Well, I got the bumper sticker, America, love it or leave it, and all that stuff. But they don't believe in the ideals behind this country. They don't believe in the equality in this country, or it's
They're the
everything that
ones you
we
need to
fought
leave,
for
John.
in 150 years. They're not up for that shit. They want to go back to, I don't know, slave days, I guess. Whatever the fuck it is,
Yes.
whites only.
Them
And it never
jackass
has
maggots are
been
the
whites
ones-
only. Huh?
Them jackass maggots are the ones that need to leave.
Yeah. I got a T-shirt that says "Keep the immigrants and deport the Republicans." I'm all up for that shit nowadays. Hell, you find most of these immigrants are more patriotic and love America a whole lot more than some of these maggots do.
Yeah.
I keep thinking of the
I'll go
prime
with that.
example of that guy that they got at the IHOP with the weed eater in his hand. The guy's been in this country for 30 some odd years, produced 3 sons who all became Marines, combat Marines. Yeah. And they throw him on the fucking ground like a piece of shit. That's what's wrong with America. That's what's wrong. We can't make a distinction between a
You know
bad
what?
guy
When the
and just a
next
brown
when the
guy.
next Democratic president comes in, they should release the names of every single ICE agent so that people can know who the fuck they are. Because nobody knows who the fuck they are.
Well, right
Uh,
now, evidently,
they
it's a
should
top
be
secret.
revealed. Because
It's a
they're
top
like
secret. That's
they're
why they're
covering
all
their
got
faces
masks
with
and shit.
masks. Yeah.
Yeah.
There should be a list. They should be put on a list so that everybody can see who the fuck they are.
Well,
Yep,
you know,
you're
I don't
right.
understand the whole damn thing of mask. You know, they're saying it's to protect the identity. Fuck you. They're law enforcement.
Yeah.
If they're law enforcement, what they got to worry about? No, it's an intimidating factor. It's an intimidation factor. That's what it is. It's to
And now he
strike
wants to hire
fear.
10,000 more.
I would not doubt that one bit at all. Let me catch up
I
real
read
quick
that some
because
of the-
Alan. Let me catch up real quick. Alan Roberts came in with $2 Canadian. Said no protection for FIFA soccer players and fans.
What?
No. And I bet if it's in the United States, attendance will be down. And Silly Bebo came in with $5 and said the goalpost of morality is constantly pushed back when it comes to Trump, and the excuses the Christian maggots make. There you go, baby. The morality post, the goalpost on what is acceptable has been pushed way back with this guy. Are you shitting me? He has no morals. His eyeball is on the money. On the money.
None of them do.
It would, you know, it's well, let's try Fox Wolf again, see if he got his thing fixed.
Did you guys see that on Facebook where that guy was interviewing that MAGA gal, and she was just as stupid as stupid could be. Unbelievable.
Unbelievably
You guys hear me
stupid,
now?
huh? Yes, Wolf, how you doing? Back again. Let's try
Yeah.
that again.
Okay, so
Go ahead.
I think he is
Uh-oh.
talking.
I think we lost
We're
you.
not
Breaking
hearing.
up again. Breaking up
He's
again.
not breaking up. He isn't there.
He isn't. Yeah, you're not even there.
Can't even make
Candy.
contact.
Did you accidentally
Uh,
mute or something on your?
No, he's not muted.
No.
No, not on here. But sometimes if you're on your phone, you accidentally mute your
Oh,
phone.
really? Nope, you're not even lighting up, Fox Wolf. I'm going to send you back down and recycle you back up. Let's see if anything happens. Where'd he go? There he is. All right.
It's on his side because he was talking for a second
Yeah.
and then he went away.
Yeah.
Let's see
Yeah.
if
It just went.
he gets
That
that
was
back.
it.
Oh, Lordy.
Well, you
No.
probably got distracted or something, because
Nah.
it's not. But you got the dangerous there with his hands
Yeah.
up, so maybe talk to him.
Yeah,
all right, let's try.
Foxwell.
Can you guys hear me now?
I can hear you
Yeah,
now.
we can hear you now. We can hear you now.
The Verizon commercial.
Yeah, I hear
can
you.
now.
I can
Yeah,
hear
we
you.
can.
Dangerous.
Go ahead, Fox.
How you doing,
Go ahead.
dangerous?
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Fox Wolf, are you
I'm
there?
not talking.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, go.
Go ahead. You got the floor, buddy.
What I was saying is that they should have gave, if they gave Trump presidential immunity, they should have gave Biden should have been able to use his, and we wouldn't have had to go through all this bullshit that we're going through now with it.
Oh, if they, yeah. Thanks to the Supreme Court, he does have. I think you're talking about partial presidential immunity from some of the shit that he's done. I can't cite the specific case that I'm thinking of right now, but there was in the news a while back ago. Outside of that, you're breaking up. You're still breaking up, Fox.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Dangerous.
guys. This is,
That's all right. Keep trying.
yeah, I'm also on my way to work, so that's not helping my situation either.
Yeah. Well,
Are you in the car? Are you driving or something?
No, I'm waiting on the bus, and weather out here sucks because it just rained.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
really?
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that sucks. Oh, man.
You have an
I hope the
umbrella
bus
with you?
gets there soon. Shit.
Actually, it's right down the street.
Ah, good, good.
Okay.
I got caught in the rain the other day. Me and my sons walked up the bridge in fine weather. Got to the top of the bridge, turned around to come back down, and boy, howdy shit, the sky just opened up. And I was soaked by the time we got off that bridge.
Free
Yeah.
shower.
Anyway, I'm gonna come back and listen into the show, and I'll try to join as soon as I get to work.
All right,
And
Fox.
Blue Dot Roll.
We
Thank
could
you.
hear you very.
All
We
right,
could hear you very well right now, actually. So,
all righty, guys.
All righty,
all right.
Fox.
See you
Well,
later.
thank you very much, brother. Take care of yourself.
See you.
Hello,
All right.
Dangerous.
Well,
Hey, aloha.
How you doing, brother?
How are you doing? Are you dying in Hawaii because of the earthquake?
Yeah, I learned to swim really well the other day.
Yeah. Okay. How far
Plus,
are you now?
really fast too. I learned to run faster than 500 miles an hour.
You
I
know,
couldn't
we-
believe
you
it,
know,
though.
It's nothing to make
You know-
light of, though, because it could have been
Yeah.
a lot worse.
No, it
than what
isn't.
what-
And you know what? I want to tell you something. Even though the national news wasn't covering it until the day after, I tuned into the local news because, of course, it was wall-to-wall tsunami coverage on all the local channels. And
I
there,
would
you know,
imagine.
this happened like right at sunset. So, you know, the sun was setting. It was more like dusk, and they have, you know, they evacuated all the beaches, the hotels. I mean, they basically, and it caused major traffic jams, especially in Oahu, where
Right.
Honolulu is. I mean, you got a friggin' million people living on an island, and they're all trying to get around. But anyway, the weirdest ass thing was I'm watching the TV, and right as the sun's setting, just before dark, you know, they've got a camera on the beach at Poipo Beach, which is over in it's over in Kauai, which would have got hit first. And
Right?
there were actually fucking, even though the cops had, like, you know, all day long run around on ATVs on the beaches with the loudspeakers telling people to evacuate, the fucking air raid sirens going off every half hour on the hour. And there were actually right when, like, minutes before this was going to happen at 7:17 p.m. as they were forecasting, there were literally, as the cameras are showing on TV, I would imagine 30 plus people all standing right on the fucking water's edge. And I'm thinking, I'm going, you fucking, in fact, some of them were actually walking out like kind of seawalls and stuff like that. And I'm going, you know what? It's going to just, we're going to watch on live TV. It'll make the live news cycle, you know, this became a non-event. I mean, I'll tell you a little more about
Right.
it in a minute. But, you know, I'm looking at these people and I go, I was telling people, I go, it's just a matter of time. There's going to be some fucking idiot here in Hawaii that
Sure.
is going to watch the water recede, and they're going to see fish flopping on the beach, and they're going to go out and try to grab some, and then they're going to become part of the food chain, you know. And you know, these people really put themselves in a precarious position because it wasn't,
yeah.
you know,
and it could have
we err
gone
on
the
the
other
side-
way.
yeah, we err on the side of caution now here in Hawaii, especially since the Lahaina
Everywhere.
wildfires. In fact, today we got a fire not even a mile away from my house right now that the sirens are going off, and they're talking about shutting off the power because we got kind of high winds today.
Right.
But, you know, I'm thankful that the county, or at least the state, now takes shit like this serious and warns people, because you don't have a chance after the event to take back, you know, stupidity. So it's better to err on the side of caution. But I'll tell
Anytime.
you one thing that was really
Anytime.
interesting that I saw. This is
What's
really
that?
interesting. So Kahului here on Maui took the brunt of the storm, although they're still assessing the damage. I mean, the water basically flooded 6 feet into Kahului. But the harbor here was a trip because as the cameras were watching it, the water in the harbor,
I saw
it
that.
dropped 15 feet, man. It would just like empty
I saw
the
the
whole
boats
fucking
going up
harbor
and
out.
down on the camera.
Yeah,
You
and
could
then
see
it
the
would come
dip.
right back in and fill it right back up. But I'll tell you one thing that was a trip, and I've never seen it with my eyes, was to actually watch all the water recede off of the beaches and the reef being exposed. and then it
Yeah,
coming
that's a
back
good time
in.
to leave.
And you lucky you're watching it with a camera and not with your own eyes, because if you
Oh,
saw that with your own
some people
eyeballs,
don't know.
you'd be in a,
I guess
yeah,
that,
you'd be in trouble.
that's a plain indication when the water recedes. Get your ass out of there. There's a reason for that
You
shit.
better run like
You
hell
better
in
run like
opposite
hell
direction
because
as fast as
you know,
you
and
can.
again, this time it wasn't that drastic. I mean, there were areas that got hit pretty bad, but
Did you,
And you know
on
what's
the
really,
whole,
you know what's really
Carol,
weird though?
did you
Yeah,
teach your cat to swim?
We're at
cat don't gotta
1,500
learn
feet
how to swim.
elevation,
Just,
so
yeah,
I got
cat's
no
fine.
issues here.
Okay.
But you know what's
The
kind of
cat,
interesting is
cat's fine.
that exact same spot where the earthquake happened. 9
Right.
days prior, there was a 7.2 earthquake in the exact same spot. And since this 8.8 magnitude earthquake, there's been 100 more earthquakes in the exact same spot, and some of them have been up to 6.9. So
Yeah.
it's a very active area
And
right
I always,
now. And I
you
mean,
always remember that the equal and opposite reaction. If there's a movement on one side, there's movement gonna be on the other side. Those tectonic plates, when they move and release pressure like that, it creates somewhere else on that line.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
you know what? We actually were reviewing the 1960 Anchorage, Alaska earthquake. I mean, my wife started looking it up, and people actually died in Hawaii back in 1960 when that tsunami happened. But I think at the ground in Anchorage, and they just happened to be a town there at that time, a city. But back in 1960, I think the ground dropped. It shifted 27 feet. I mean, we remember seeing pictures. I mean, the land literally shifted 27 feet vertically. So when you get that kind of shear action, that was a 9.2 back in 1960. And that caused a tidal wave. If we recall, that wiped out Crescent City, California. It just basically came in to that kind of
Well, you're
moon-based
just a
place.
book of knowledge, ain't you?
Yeah, it just fucking wiped the whole. It came in, the wave came in, and just swept the whole town away. And of course, people in Hawaii, there was a school bus that was driving in 1960 over on the Big Island, and the fucking bus driver stopped the bus with all the kids and goes, "Look!" All the kids go, "Look at the fish flopping," and they all went out there. Well, guess what? Swept them away. Thank you, Mr. Bus Driver. So I mean. Yeah, it's kind of a trip when you think about this shit. And we live on the Ring of Fire, and we're right out here in the middle. So you don't know when this.
Well, in this day and age, the physical world isn't near as dangerous as the political world right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what,
that's
the
the
political
downside
world,
of it.
it takes a long time before it hurts us, but the physical world can hurt us, reach out, touch us.
Well, it
in a
depends
short
on where
second.
you are in the physical world, because right now
Sure.
Ukraine isn't a safe place to be. Gaza's not a
Oh,
safe place
God.
to be. Yeah.
If I was a younger man, I'd be over there right now fighting with them. You know that?
Well,
I would have left.
I don't know
would have
what it's
left
going to
home,
take.
and I'd be over there.
It's going to take a national a worldwide outcry for this to stop. Just stop. There's nothing left of Gaza. Starvation.
No,
it's
now we're
damn well
just in Canada
it's genocide.
because they're
It's
supporting the
Netanyahu
Palestinian
trying to
state.
take out
What the-
every living fucking soul
Yeah.
in Gaza.
Did you see that shit? Like, we're giving Canada crap because they're supporting the Palestinian state, the two-state solution.
Yeah.
Anybody that
so
speaks
is
out
France.
about
so
that.
is UK. They're backing
Yeah.
a Palestinian
Of
homeland.
course they are. And
Yeah.
yet we're not.
They're calling
come
for
we're
it. No,
not
we're not. No, we're
saying
not.
anything? No.
Doesn't that just ring your bell?
Yeah, it's
That's
kind
what
of
I'm
like
talking
aren't we
about.
sup-
That when I talk about how we've turned our back to Ukraine, how we've turned our back in Gaza. This is Trump's doing. This isn't the United States. This isn't the America. The people. I think we're all heartbroken over this shit. It's our administration right now that's turning a blind eye to this shit. That's what we have to remember. What am I talking over?
Well, we're being
That-
run
that-
by children. It's pretty damn obvious. There isn't
We're
a
being
fucking
run by
adult in the
heartless,
room.
thieves who are in this to benefit whatever they can. They're not in this for no great moral cause, like they want to try to
No.
sell to their maggots. No.
I think that they're Satan's spawn. They're a bunch of little demons running amok. That's what I
They're
think.
thieves. They're thieves
They
trying to
are.
rape this country for every dime it's got, at
They're
the expense
demons.
of the people of this country. And that's what we're seeing. That's what we're seeing.
Yeah.
So
Anyway,
yeah,
we
things
came
are
out
gonna
okay
get.
on the other.
Oh, I'm
We
glad you
came
did.
out okay. Yeah. I knew you guys were a little
This time.
concerned, especially when once it
This
hit the
time.
news cycle the next day on CNN. I know you guys were going like, "Wow, it really was a true event." But I think everybody knew that, and I appreciate the family being supportive.
Oh,
You know, that was
as
nice.
a matter of fact, we hit. Oh shit! Damn, time flies. Thank you, dear. Yeah, I think when I first heard the announcement that there was an 8, it was during the last show. That during the
Yeah.
live show,
Yeah.
we were discussing
Yeah,
whether
you
it was
let
an
me in
8
the
or an
room, and I
8.7.
just got
Yeah.
right.
So
right.
at that point, yeah, we were all concerned. Massive tidal wave, everybody was thinking, and I'm
Well,
sure in places
you
it
got to
did.
think that. Yeah, you got to think that
You
when you get
damn
that
sure
big of an
have to.
earthquake, you never know what the hell's
Yeah.
racing across the ocean. But the boys out there, you know, luckily Hawaii
Oh,
is
look at
surrounded by some of the most advanced tidal wave sensors in the ocean. So what they
Yeah.
do is they look at all the buoys and they can tell exactly what
Yeah,
direction,
yeah.
what
They know which way.
speed, and also the
Well,
depth.
they
and
usually
how
do,
big
unless we get
Yeah.
rid of all the weathermen, all the National Ocean
exactly.
Yeah, we get rid of all them guys. We won't know shit.
No, we don't need those
Hey,
NOAA guys.
No, we
Who
don't need
needs
to
that?
know the weather, what's coming down the pike. Just look out the window. Hello, Joe.
Hello, John. Been a long
It's-
time.
It's been a long time, brother. How are you?
Well, I finally figured this cotton picking phone out, and I think
Well,
I'm
there
back.
you go. I'm glad to
Yay.
hear it. You
You're
live 10
back.
miles down the road, but we can't get you on the damn Discord.
Well, I mean,
That's pitiful.
it's
I'm glad,
it's
brother.
downright.
How's Maria?
She's asleep. We're getting ready
Good.
to leave.
Oh, shit. Oh, on a trip? Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're going on a trip.
Yeah. Well, good. I hope
So
that all goes
just like
well.
the song says, I say hello and you say goodbye.
That's it, brother.
That's a good one.
That's it.
You say hello and I say
I say
goodbye. The
goodbye.
Beatles song.
That's it.
Nice.
Yes.
Hello, goodbye. Hello, goodbye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, damn, Joe.
But-
Is it-
I almost came to your house today. I almost did. Well, no. I'm sorry. It was yesterday.
Well, you
I was
would have
out
gotten
driving
here.
around mindlessly, which is what I'm doing nowadays. Sometimes just mindlessly fucking driving around. Just
John, Joe is not the one with the rebel flag, right?
Oh, hell no. Oh,
no.
hell. I fly
kidding.
the Mexican
So,
flag.
Joe, is it business or
That's good.
pleasure? Is it business or pleasure?
It's party time.
Yeah, it's just pleasure.
Last night
Yep.
I cooked 6 briskets and
Oh.
six racks of ribs and one
See.
brisket.
Joe is the kind of guy that when you say, "Oh, I can barbecue," oh, you better be careful saying that. Right?
Yeah.
Joe
I
barbecues.
hear it.
Joe doesn't
He's got the
barbecue a
barbecue.
brisket. He's got 10 or 20 of them on that. He's got some huge pits.
Oh,
Joe
yeah.
can cook for a very large crowd, and he does.
So, Joe is the Hank Hill of southern Texas, huh?
Oh, Hank ain't got nothing. Ain't got nothing on Joe. I ain't
I
never
tell you
seen
what.
Hank feed 30, 40, 50 people. Joe can.
Jesus.
Oh,
Bet.
I do 300-400.
There you go.
I remember last year when I was going to come to Texas for the eclipse, Joe was saying, "Hey, pull your RV up here. We'll have a big barbecue at an eclipse party."
I guarantee you, when Joe
last
says barbecue, yeah.
Yeah.
As a matter of
I
fact, we've
remember
discussed several times a possibility of having a blued up meetup in at the state park here in Mathis
Mathis.
over here, Lake
Oh, that'd
Corpus
be
Christi
fine.
State Park, and
Oh, wow.
Joe could just which
Oh,
still
yeah. I
ain't
put
ever
my-
out of the realm. We could do that.
Oh heck no! I tell you what, even despite all the bad stuff that's going on, we still got to have a good outlook on life because I believe we're gonna get it.
We're gonna
Yeah.
get it, Joe. We're
I
gonna,
agree with you. We have to be optimistic.
We can't give up on
Yeah.
this shit, baby. You
But
got to
I
lead
mean,
your own life, but you got to stay in the game.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Joe, are you a vegan? I heard you only fry
Yeah, he's a vegan.
vegetables.
I've been asked to eat vegetables, and I say I am carnivorous.
Carnivorous. You can bet your ass, Joe is a carnivorous.
Well, I heard a really bad joke that why Mexicans don't barbecue is because the refried beans keep falling between the grill.
Whoa.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I don't think they cook them on the grill, buddy.
Well,
Anyway.
I believe I can argue that point because I have a grill that doesn't have holes in it.
There you go.
Oh, that's cool. Like a
Yeah.
griddle. Yeah, okay.
There
Yeah.
you go. Yeah.
Bet you can make
Anyway.
pancakes on it, too.
Oh, I make
Joe can
everything.
make anything.
Oh yeah.
He
So
can
you
use
are
everything
truly
in
the
there.
char king.
From
You
the
are
crack
the
of
char
dawn to-
king, huh?
I got a 16-foot trailer, 2 7-foot pits, and 4
Holy.
pilot stove.
And you know what's the best wood to put in that? What we have here in
Mesquite.
Hawaii, they call Keawe, which is mesquite, and we call it Keawe here. But man, that's a hard wood.
That's mesquite,
when you go
baby.
to cut a Keawe tree down, I guarantee you are going to be sharpening your chainsaw,
Okay.
if not replacing it after cutting just one tree. That is the hardest fucking wood in the world.
It is. It's
Oh,
very
yeah.
hard. Very hard. Anyway, I guess we better wrap it up for the evening, Joe. I wanted to get you in here because I'd seen you. I'm just so happy you popped in, brother.
Well, I finally
Come back
figured it
now
out.
that you got your shit that figured out. Yeah, I expect to see you
got
in
my-
here.
I got
You
my
Got
sound
your
good,
shit together.
too.
Yeah, I
You
got my
sound
shit
good,
together.
too, bro. Yeah, it sounds really good, too.
In
Thank
any
you very
case-
much.
In any case, Joe, take care of yourself on the road tomorrow. Give Maria my best, and yeah,
I
I
will.
expect to see you back.
Have a
buddy.
happy journey, bro. Have a
Hey,
happy journey.
Thank you. Happy trails to you all too, wherever you go.
There you go.
Okay, man.
There
Yeah.
you go. And Yelly Man.
Yeah, thank you for the show
Hey.
tonight, for hosting me tonight, and
Nah, no problem, buddy.
It's always a
Raise your
pleasure
hand.
to
We'll
talk
bring
to
you
you.
up. Raise your hand. We'll
Yeah.
bring you up and put you on the table, buddy. That's what it is.
it's always nice to talk to you
On
and
the table. Bring
to
it up.
everybody else.
Anyway,
So,
Yelly Man, take care of yourself and come back.
Yeah, I will. See you later,
All right.
guys. Bye bye.
Take
Bye.
care. And Dangerous,
Yes, sir.
you too, brother. Thank you for coming by.
Well, thank you for being the host
Keeping us
with the
up, keeping
most.
us up informed about what's going on in Hawaii, buddy. Making us
Oh,
all
yeah.
suffer.
Just with
okay.
emotions.
Yeah, making us all
The
suffer.
sun's
I'm
shining
telling
and
you.
the surf
Yeah.
and the sand is warm. The
Yeah,
only thing
you
that's
realize
missing
all of
from
us
this
want to say
picture-
kiss our ass, you know.
Yeah,
There's
basically,
that
I'm
guy
trying to say the only
He's
thing,
living in
the
Hawaii.
only thing missing from this picture is you. So
there
there,
you
we
go, brother. Well,
All right,
I
I,
remember
love you
it,
guys.
so-
Hey, you guys,
love you too, brother.
you guys
Take
have a
care of
good
yourself.
Aloha Friday. Okay, have a good
You
Aloha
bet.
Friday.
We will indeed, Bill. I mean, Dangerous. Take care of yourself.
All right, you
Hey,
too.
Dangerous,
And Bill,
Right, yeah.
you bet.
thank you, brother, for coming in.
Oh, no problem. I just thought I had to say that about that Canadian fisherman. I thought, boy, did that stink. You know?
It's the world we live in nowadays, brother. It's the world we live in.
Oh man.
Stand by to stand by. It may be a maybe. You know, so
Yeah.
there ain't
for
no
sure.
telling what's coming down the pike. Anyway, Bill, take care of yourself and come back.
Oh, I'll try to sometime here. Okay, John. Thank you.
All right, you bet. Take care of yourself. And Miss
One
Chick.
last.
And John.
Okay. One last. Somebody wanted one last.
Yes,
I-
I'd like to say hello and good night to Mrs. Chick.
Hey, Joe, missed ya.
Well,
Yeah.
I've been here and there and everywhere, but I finally got my
He has.
shit together, so to speak, and I'll be on again.
Good deal. We look forward to
We'll
it.
look forward to it.
Okay. Okay.
All right, Joe.
Have a good one. Bye-bye.
You bet. Bye bye.
I'll say good night to Mitchie Chick too.
Oh, thanks.
Getting all popular this evening.
You just sit
And
over there and
well
wait a minute
deserved,
there, John. We'll
buddy.
just...
And Miss Chick.
and John.
Oh, baby.
Uh-oh.
Thank you so much for everything. I'm telling you, if I don't see your name up there, I freak out. I'm going, oh shit.
I know, and I was running kind of late turning things
I
on
know,
tonight. It's
I
like,
know.
oh, he's going to panic.
I was. I kept looking up there going, oh shit. Where's she at?
I was
Yeah,
doing
like I
last
say, y'all
minute
try this
stuff.
shit.
Yeah,
Anyway.
yeah. You've seen him take
Yeah.
his takes. It's not
Anyway.
easy.
Anyway,
Anyway.
you got anything you want to call out tonight or point out tonight or?
Yes, because today's still just July 31st. We do have some voting in Arizona, Michigan, South Carolina, Indiana, and Washington on the 5th. General stuff, generally, local, that kind of stuff. Check it out.
Check it out if you're in
And
those areas.
yep,
Beware.
look to see if there's anything in your area to vote on. If your registration is up to date, I don't care how much anybody says we'll never get to vote again. Make sure you're ready to. Okay,
Make
just
sure,
make
because
sure
they
you're
are.
ready.
There's a story that I looked at earlier about, who was it? Pam Bondi or somebody wanting everybody's information. Voting records.
Yeah, that was the
Yeah.
DOJ is
Yep.
poking their nose in all the states, wanting
Yeah.
to know all of our
Everything.
past. I think they want to see who we voted for is what they want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they want. They want to make a
Mhm.
list. Let's figure that going.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're going to be confused if they look at my list, but that's okay. Maybe they're
We'll
only
keep
going to
them
look at the
confused,
presidential vote. I
There you
don't
go.
know.
Anyway, if
But-
you're in any of those areas, pay attention.
Yes. And also, this Saturday, which is the 2nd, I think, we have Rage Against the Regime. Look in your area to see if there's any protesting going on. Join them if you will. Why not? What the heck?
Indeed. Indeed.
Unless, it's going to be really difficult on you in terms of, when it gets up in the hundreds, you don't want to.
Just go prepared. If you're going to protest, go
Yeah,
prepared.
be prepared.
Carry some
And
water.
nobody said you have to be there for the whole however many hours. If you just can do 15, 20 minutes, that's good.
Go do what
Yeah.
makes you feel good.
Yeah.
You can be a part of it. If it gets to be too much or the weather is, back out.
Maybe
You've
just
been
get in
there.
the
You
car,
did your
turn
part.
on the air conditioner, go by 3 times and honk
Yeah.
every time you go.
Honk, yeah.
Mhm.
Be-
Circle around
yeah.
and honk.
Lots of
It's all
ways,
good.
lots of ways, baby.
There are. In the meantime,
In the meantime,
we've got some people that liked some shit, and I'm hoping that these same people liked the shit enough to go out and be raging against the regime. So
that's what we're
we'll
counting
know.
on. That's what we're counting on.
We're counting on. We're counting on Carlos M. from Wisconsin, and also Nelson F. from Wisconsin,
Oh, see.
Pat P. from Delaware, Chris K. from Pennsylvania, Douglas D. from California, and Aileen. Oh, I can't read the last letter. Well, anyways, Aileen from Indiana. I don't know what
From
letter.
Indiana. There you go.
Yeah.
We thank
They all shared this shit.
we all appreciate them sharing it, and that's how this family goes, baby, is one share at a time, and I appreciate that because we built a hell of a family here, and it shows every time we come in and go out this door. The friendships show right there on that chat. So that's part of where I get my smile every day, and I want to thank y'all for that. Anyway. Well, mañana's Friday, so get your beer on ice, get ready to pack that bowl, and get ready for a weekend. And we'll see what happens. Anyway, until then, Sunday will be our next live, so I look forward to that. I love y'all for being here. I love this family, and stay tuned, baby. There's a lot of shit going to be happening. We need to pay attention to it. But stay in the fight. That's the number one message in this AM show. Stay in this fight, baby. Everybody's on the line.
Stay engaged. Yep.
Nobody stays in the bunker. Anyway, Miss Chick, thank you for everything you do, darling. For calming
You're
my
welcome,
blood
John.
pressure before I start this show. Anyway, darling, I love you. Thank you.
Yep. Like, share, and subscribe, people.
There you go. It's right down there. The buttons are right there. Y'all do that, and we'll see you again on Sunday. Good night, Miss Chick.
Good night, John.
Oh, I'm fixing
night,
to do
John
the
Boy.
wrong. Good night. I'm fixing to do it with the mouse again, which wouldn't have done shit. I got to do it with the finger over here. We would almost had that going.